a gag on reporting in Kashmir. You talked about this already recently. A female photojournalist been booked under the anti-terror laws. Done nothing. India has done nothing to curb this executive misuse of powers under the constitution. What
Right.
is the World Press Freedom Community doing to tackle these situations without undermining the sovereignty of respective countries?
So I'll answer this giving my example, and you would know that when there was a porn video made of me, and my images were thrown out across all phones in India, and I was doxxed and I was getting rape threats and death threats. I remember when 6 UN special rapporteurs wrote to the Indian government to protect my safety. The Indian government did not take any cognizance of it, but I mean, till today, they did register a case in under pressure, but there has been no progress in the investigation, despite me calling the agencies time and again. So I do know that when the UN says something, or when RSF says something, or other journalism organizations say something, it does add to some kind of pressure, although it does not reflect on the ground in terms of security for us. So whether it is Masarat Zehra or Pirzada Ashik, the fact that the international community is watching is in a way a big support for these people. And I think it's about, especially in Kashmiri journalists, I think they have been telling the most unpopular stories for decades, and they are the bravest journalists that I have seen. I remember when I went with Dexter Filkins of the New Yorker and traveled to Kashmir incognito, and when we went undercover and when we went to hospitals to cover what's happening in Kashmir, the lockdown, and I was questioned, my patriotism was questioned. So Kashmiri journalists have to face this day in, day out. So it's about time that organizations like RSF, CPJ, IWMF, everybody really has to pull in their resources and tell these journalists that they are needed, that they're valued, that they're respected, and that these organizations have their back.